Right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Wednesday, the 29th of April. Man, finishing up another great month here. We got a Joseph Phelps dinner tonight, another one back to back at our good friends over the Capitol Grill, Fort Lauderdale. They did a great job. Mark Ruverman put out an outstanding menu last night, some great stuff. And hey, we still got a few seats left for our Shadow Box event tomorrow night at Cafe Maxx. You know, Oliver Saucy always delivers the goods. And then Friday night, believe it or not, got a few seats left for Quintarelli versus Dal Forno, which hey, I always say the less people at that event, the more Dal Forno and Quintarelli that I get to drink. I only do this event because those two of my favorite wines, and I can't justify opening up $500 bottles of wine on just any given night unless it's for scientific purposes like this evening, this Friday, which we got 4 wines from each Dal Forno and Quintarelli going down, so it should be an absolutely incredible once-in-a-lifetime evening to remember two of my favorite wines, like I said. And then next week, we've also got some great events. The 2010 Brunello tasting is almost sold out. The 1997 Super Tuscan tasting on Saturday night. The next night, also only a few seats left. But hey, we're starting out the week with our tasting at Cafe Maxx on Wednesday night, featuring the wines of South Africa. Yes, that's right. This is a country that has been making wine for over 400 years, but there's still a lot of serious wine lovers that never even tasted a bottle of South African wine. Well, you know, it wasn't until the 80s and 90s that people started to even see these wines in this market, because the apartheid, the government they had here, kept people away from this part of the world. And, well, there was laws. We couldn't import their wines until, I think, the late 80s, early 90s. And, you know, what? They had 70% of their grapes also were being used as distilled spirits, and for things other than wine, only 30% of the grapes were turned into wine at all in South Africa. And today, those numbers have pretty much reversed. About 70% of the grapes grown in South Africa are now turned into wine. These guys have got a thriving tourist industry, and it's one of the places that I've heard is one of the most beautiful on earth. And you go there, the greatest wines of South Africa will hardly ever leave South Africa. We've got an incredible lineup of the top South African wines you can get here in this country, like the Grandbec Rosé, one of the best values you'll find from anywhere in the world in Rosé. This is also the Sauvignon Blanc from Bayton, incredible value for under $12 a bottle. This is just like one of the best values I've ever had from anywhere in the world. Paul Kluver, I'm not familiar with his wines, but hey, that's why I do these tastings, to experience new wines myself. And we will have Tal Cohen here from Stako, all these wines coming from his portfolio, and the big dogs, the Detour and Z-Red and the Fusion 5, two of the better known Bordeaux style blends made in South Africa. So check it out. Everything we're going to be drinking at our South African tasting on May 5th, May 6th, Wednesday night. I'm your host, Andrew Lampisoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.